These are the 7 trading rules that every trader needs to follow in order to become profitable. Tip number 1 is to trade the same pair every single day. When you do that, you learn the pattern and the behavior of the pair it is that you are trading, and that helps you to learn how to trade it much better. When you decide to trade every single pair possible, you never truly learn one pair, and that's why you keep failing. Tip number 2 is to define a time window when you're actually allowed to take trades. That's going to stop you from taking trades in the middle of the day when you've never back tested what happens during that session. You need to clearly define what hours you're trading from up until. That way also when you're bored at 8 o'clock at night, you're not hopping into a trade knowing that you've never back tested Asia session. Tip number 3 is to stop switching strategies. A lot of people will lose one trade or lose 2 trades in a row, think that their strategy is broken, and completely change. That is going against you, and when you continue to hop from strategy to strategy to strategy, you never actually master one. Tip number 4 is to have a max amount of trades that you're allowed to take per day. That's going to force you to take only the best setups. That's going to make sure that you're not over trading and you're having proper risks. It's going to help you because you know you're only supposed to take 1 or 2 trades a day, so you're not going to end up taking every single trade that you see. You're going to wait for the best of the best. Tip number 5 is to know how much you're going to risk before you go into the trade. Never go into a trade thinking that you're going to get smarter than you were before you were in it. Every single time you enter a trade, you become stupider and more emotional. So have a set risk amount before you enter into the trade. Tip number 6 is clearly define your entry. This stops you from just randomly entering into trades when you're bored. An example could be, I'm only taking a buy if it's above the EMA and it's a green candlestick, or I'm only taking a sell if it's below the moving average and we broke a recent low. Have a clear set for your entry criteria. That way it stops you from just randomly hopping into trades. Tip number 7 is the most important part. You need to have a punishment. If you don't have a punishment, none of this matters. You need to have something that will hold you accountable to following the rules that you have set. A punishment is something like an ice bath, a cold shower. If you break any of your rules, you have to go on a 3-mile run. Something that is going to stop you from continuously making the same mistakes. If you want me to show you how to apply these exact rules step by step, comment the word trade and I'll send it right over to you.